Thank you, Nimesh Patel. Anyone knows Nimesh Patel? No? He was my argon. He was my left hand. So if anyone is confused, Nimesh Patel is a stand-up comedian. I watch a lot of stand-up comedy. So this NRI, he stays in US and he holds a mic like this with a bottle in his hand. The very first guy who has ignited an interest in me to hold a mic, this is how he holds a mic, and he comes with this water bottle. He carries that charisma. Since that day, I always wanted that charisma in me. So I felt like thanking this guy. I really feel fear is important in life. How many of you agree? Right? We'll get back to that. A little trivia. How many of you enjoy trivia? Right? Trivia? Okay. So this goes back to our session. I'm going to ask from my session. How many of you remember which company I got failed from? I got deported from a company, my first company. What is it?
Any hint?
Mysore?
Infosys?
Right. At what percentage did I fail?
Some point, 1.8. 0.3.
More? Right. 0.3. So going back to that story, it is May 2014. 4 of my friends, they went into interviews for Infosys because they got a CGPA of 7.3 and that cutoff whoever meets can go to the interview. And I did not go to that interview because I have only 7.1 CGPA. I felt ashamed. I had a fear. What if I'm not the right person to get a job? For the first time ever, I saw a shame in my dad's face. Post 5 months, I prepared myself and I got an off-campus interview from Infosys. There are 2,000 people attended that interview in Hyderabad. Let me tell you, I'm the one of the 200 people that got selected for Infosys. By December 2014, I was in Infosys Mysore. So before going to that, a day before December 7th it is, 2014, 7 a.m. in the morning, there is only one train on every Saturday to Mysore from Vijayawada. I came to the railway station with my family. My mom, my dad and my brother were there. I took a selfie with my mom. I still vividly remember I have a blue jacket on that day and my mother wore a blue sari. That still sits like a frame in front of me to this day. I and my brother, we boarded the train at 7 a.m. in the morning. It is a 20-hour long journey. So at 3 a.m. in the morning, we stepped into Mysore. The very first fond memory that I had, we stepped out of the station, we walked out, and all I see is a silent night. I never felt a night so silent before. The trees were very calm. They just welcomed me with a cold breeze. Harish, welcome to Mysore. That's what I felt. So we reached Infosys Mysore by around 4 in the morning. There is a long queue. At least 1,000 people were waiting in the line to get into the campus. I was like 40th in the place, I believe. We waited for a long period. It was 7 in the morning. We finally entered into campus. I got registered. I got a new ID card. And the very first thing that I saw is a food court right next to my right. And let me tell you, there are not one, not two, there are 6 food courts in Mysore Infosys campus. Every food court represents a culture from a different state. The very first food court is of Karnataka's. The very first time I experienced the Karnataka food. My brother and I sat there, we had a good meal. My brother sat there because he can't enter into the campus. Lucky enough, I made a new friend over there. And then just passed by the food court and we saw a line of cycles. There are around 100 cycles, I guess, pink and blue ones. The very first cycle is a blue, pink cycle. I didn't take the pink cycle. Do you know why? No, because the tire is flat. Okay, I took the cycle and we started roaming around. Me and my new friend. We roamed around. When we are about to go to our rooms, designated rooms, I just passed by the main campus. Have anyone of you have seen KGF 2? KGF 2, yes? Any of you remember Yash coming out of the car, drenched in full blood, going like this with a gun in his hand? He enters into the secretariat. He points gun to one person and he starts shooting. Do you remember the scene? Yeah. Right? Come a little bit outside. Do you remember the frame of the building? The very big building? Yeah. Anyone remember that? That is Infosys Mysore building. That is where I had my training. I passed my building, I entered into my flat. So we had a 360-acre Mysore campus. In that we had 100 buildings, not one, not two. Every single person gets a single room. Mine is 24th floor. We had a 50-story building. Mine is 24th. My friend's is just opposite to me. Mine is 761. His is 762. I entered into my room. This is how it is. I entered into my room. The very first thing that I noticed is there is a wardrobe here. There is a bathroom here. I entered, and the next thing that I saw is there is a bed, queen-size bed, covered with a complete white cloth, the white bed sheet and white pillows, and then there is TV over there, just facing the bed. And then next to it, there is a table. A table has a water heater, and then we have sugar sachets, and then we have milk sachets, and then we had tea sachets. So anything you would like for the day, you can make it. And then I went to the window, I opened the curtains. All I see are the buildings. Lucky enough, I also saw two beautiful girls down there. I came back, I went to the door again. I'm having a large look of the room. I never saw such a room before. It is like a 3-star hotel. That is the fondest memory I had. Lucky enough, I made few friends. We roamed around the entire campus. We tasted all the food or all the 6 food courts we had. Tamil, Karnataka, Andhra, Goan culture, all this we had, we tasted everything. We made such beautiful memories, and it was my last day of the exam. I just need to get 10 marks out of 50. Guess how many I got? 7 marks. There is a coding exam before for the same subject. Out of 50, I got 45, I guess. So in the multiple choice exam, I failed with 0.3%. And then it ignited a fear again. Maybe I'm not suitable for the IT field. I took a long break again. It is a year break. I started looking for jobs again. I got another opportunity from Tech Mahindra this time. Again, an off-campus interview. I attended the interview. I told the interviewer, sir, I don't remember anything from my ECE background. Please don't ask me any question from it. So he started asking me what are my hobbies, what am I interested in, what I'm willing to do. I started explaining him everything, like I'm interested in solving the cubes, different types of cubes, not just Rubik's, Megaminx, there are many things. He saw an interest in me and he gave me an opportunity again. And then I restarted my career again. That fear I had that day has ignited me a fire in me that got me a new job again. We had a 2 days travel. You have been such a great audience. That's my time. Harish signing off. Thank you.